Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange, Black, oops, Black and Orange channel. Although technically, the name of the color of this top is persimmon. So anyway, the Black and Persimmon channel. So anyway, I am here every single day of the year to take you 12 political questions at 12 noon Central Time in the U.S. and I do my best to look in the ether, see what's going on, and see if I can answer any of your political questions. And do check with other readers. There is no reader who is 100% accurate. That is not how this works. I would also like to just give another little warning. I just want to throw this out there. If you ever have a psychic who says something to you like, "You've been cursed." Really? And because that's almost always followed, first of all, but that's almost always followed by, "Give me thousands of dollars to lift the curse." No, that is garbage. That is garbage. That person is a charlatan. That is not how any of this works. This is, I go by a different name. I go by the name Autumn around here, but my real name is it's available. It's in the description box, and no. If someone's fleecing you out of money, and I joke, I call it the psychic. It's like I'm Autumn from Black and Orange. I'm not, psychic Griswelda, the grifter. No, that's not how this works. So if anybody ever does that to you, tell them, no, go away. So anyway, just want to throw that out there. I do want to share one thing. Need a video file. I guess I have to open this thing. This week, I'm going to take your questions in just a second here. This week, I want to let you know there is some exciting stuff going on, especially tomorrow. Now, I have not fixed this graphic. It is not fully up to my normal standards of persnicketyness. I just made that word up. But to give you some idea of what is going on this week, because it has the information. There we go. Let me get rid of this overlay for a second. I have not finished this the full graphic yet, but this week, this is what is going on. Today is obviously Monday the 5th, and here we are. Tomorrow, we have got a special guest. Andre from Astrology Alert is going to be on, and we are going to talk about political astrology and kind of fun things like that. So tomorrow during the regular live stream, Andre from Astrology Alert is going to be here. And then in the evening at 6 o'clock Central Time, I am going to be on Tarot Apprentice's channel with Johnny, it's his channel, and Adrian from Red Lentil Healing is going to be there as well. So tomorrow is a big day. And then things are normal Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, I will be doing the normal, of course, you notice, normal live stream every day this week. And then Friday, I'll be here at 12 o'clock like normal, do everything normally. And then at 2 o'clock, I will be over on Celtic Tarot Sheila's channel. So I have been invited to fill in for Dr. Whimsy this week. I'm very excited. And so that I wanted you to know is that's the schedule for this week. Okay, so just letting you know what's going on, and I'll finish the graphic and put it up on I'll put it up on the community tab, what have you, and Twitter and whatnot. So and so I may start doing this regularly if there's stuff going on. Next week on Tuesday is going to be a big day as well. It's Jenlyn Tarot, her big 60 60th birthday, and she's having a big blowout thing. Many readers, lots of people coming and going, a lot of fun. It's going to be Tuesday the 13th. So that's next week. And also on that same day, I'm going to have to delay the normal live stream by like an hour. But other than that, we'll get there. So I'm going to start putting these up every week if there's unusual stuff going on. All right. So just letting you know that, yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big day. And Becca from House of Lenormand is here. Hello, Becca. Hello. Do follow House of Lenormand. Becca is awesome. In case you don't know yet, Becca really is awesome. So, all right. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. And I'm going to, oops, I was writing this in my planner. Oh, no. But if I just reach over here and grab my notebook, I have my card rack. I've got the notebook to write down your questions, and I have got the two decks I am currently using. So, thank you for being here. All right, so here we go. Right here. I have space for your questions right there. I also, one last thing. I am going to, so I'll go up here. I'll do it this way. I'm going to put a link and I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat. And I will also put it in the description box when I get to after this. And, well, I guess it will be in the description box and the pinned first comment. Copy this, but there is a search function. Where am I? Right here. Okay. All right. So this is if I no, and it's not even if I tell you that I've read something recently. If you are looking for readings on a particular question or topic, please search here. And there's a search, you know, the circle with the little pokey bit coming out of the bottom, the little spyglass emoji. All right, so I'm going to pin this at the top. And I don't want to, oh, I can't do it in here. All right, I'll be taking questions in just a second, but I think this is going to save some people some grief. So let me pin message. All right, so then if we get, let's do it. All right, so if there are questions where it's like, I just read on that, you can just click on that pinned comment. And if I say, I know I've read on it recently, or I've read it on this certain day or something, you can just go right there and go look up that reading if you are interested. I figured that was the best way to do this. We'll try it. Okay. So finally, I will go up and I will look for your questions because they're very important to me. All right, Sheila R. Hello. Okay, Sharon saying greetings from Canada. Hello. Barbara, love the persimmon. Hope all is well with you and the kitties. Oh, yes. Holly, there's no such thing as a curse. It's true. There is, you know, you can throw bad energy at someone. Someone can throw bad energy at you, but it's going to hurt them probably more than it's going to hurt you. And you have protections, you know, you have a spiritual immune system. And if you are, you know, living your best life and, you know, occasionally get your, you know, clean out your do some cleaning of your energy field and pull down positive energy and whatnot. You'll be fine. Okay. Sheila, did Barr hide the investigation into Gaetz when he was still the AG? Ooh, very good. You guys always have good questions, but that is interesting. Ooh. Okay. Did Bill Barr hide the Gaetz investigation? Because funny how he'd hide certain things and not others. They're supposed to not talk about things, but it's funny how it's kind of little here, little there, not here, yes, there. We see you, Barr. Okay. Looking for anything else in all caps. Oh, good, you guys. I'm glad you guys sound excited about Andre being here. That is good, because I'm very excited. I love his videos. They're short, smart, to the point, fantastic. So, B, so excited in being on the remote view. I'm very excited. So, Marcella, is there a connection? I guess that's connection between all these Florida GOP politicos and the Epstein. Well, I have read on, is there a connection between Gaetz and Epstein? And it feels like there might be something there to read on. Oh, heck. All right. Well, that doesn't say yes. I'm just saying it feels like there's something actually there to read on. Hey, connection. Between Florida GOP and Epstein. Interesting use the word cabal. Okay, that'll be number 2. Thank you. And Lucky Girl is all over this. You'd think that I was like communicating ahead of time and coordinating with her so that she would have the links to Tara's Apprentice and Andre at Astrology Alert and explaining to put things in all caps. No. Oh, and Sheila, Celtic Tarot. No, there was no. She's just that good and on top of it and amazing. Lucky Girl is the bomb. Amazing. Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Okay. Okay, Marcella, has Hope Hicks given testimony to any grand juries? Has Hope Hicks given testimony to any? You know Trump. He has the biggest, the best. He has the grandest juries. Okay. All right, number 3. I'll have a look. And oh dear. Okay, Holly has a question. Breaking news. Satellite images show a huge Russian military buildup in the Arctic. What is Putin planning to do in the Arctic? Okay, satellite show huge Russian military Arctic. I know there are only about 3 episodes, but I instantly had. I feel like I can't do it. But the actor Sebastian Stan, who plays the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes in the Marvel Universe kind of thing. Sidekick of Captain America. He has this particular look he gives, this skeptical. It's this combination of, what are you doing? Are you really that stupid? I expected nothing better from you anyway. It's like there's this particular look that's a combination of all of those three things. And I wish I could do that right now. Because that look is exactly. No, I can't do it. He's got it down perfectly. All right. Build up in the Arctic. What you doing? Okay, that'll be number 4. Thank you. Thank you, Holly. Roses and bees. I like that. What are Trump's thoughts on Matt Gaetz? What does Trump think about Matt Gaetz? Haz-Matt Gaetz. Haz-Matt Trump. His name isn't Trump. His name isn't Matt, but still. Haz-Matt Gaetz. All right, that'll be number 5. Thank you. Thank you. Roses and bees. Clotho, will the COVID vaccine research lead to a cure for the common cold? I've been wondering about that. Sorry, my allergies. I've taken my allergy medication, but I'm still fighting with the pollen and stuff. COVID vaccine research lead to cure for the common cold. All right, well, look at that. That'll be number 6. Thank you, Clotho. I would hope so. Holly saying Russia news. Weapons experts and Western officials have expressed particular concern about one Russian super weapon, the Poseidon 2M39 torpedo. Yikes. Maybe we should look at that. Russian. Super weapon. This is scary. I don't know that anything's going to come of it or anything's actually going to happen, but just the thought is really scary. Super weapon Poseidon. M39 torpedo. Yeah, we'll get there. Man. All right, so, okay. YouTube just jumped, so I may have missed some questions. Thank you for your help, lucky girl. Okay, anything else in all caps? Okay, Aspie Third Eye, hello. Will investigators find pictures in Gaetz' possession? There are 3 really good questions here. I've got Aspie Third Eye, Deborah. No, sorry, Deborah was just saying hello to everybody. Aspie Third Eye, Holly, and Rhonda both have 3. Oh, there are 4. Yeah, I've got my next 4 questions right here. Okay, so Aspie Third Eye is asking, will investigators find pictures in Gaetz' possession? You know, pictures. possibly of, it could be sleepovers. Both sleepovers he's had and maybe some sleepovers some other people have had. I try so hard to keep this channel clean. I'm trying so hard. But we still have to talk about these vile human beings. So, okay. All right. So that's number 8. Number 9, Holly has, are the mental health problems with the recent shootings a result of conspiracy theorists realizing they were lied to? All right. Shootings. Results. Conspiracy. Realizing. They're lied to. Okay. All right, that'll be number 9. Thank you, Holly. Rhonda, how long is Don Don Jr., Loudmouth, Guilfoyle, Gargoyle going to stay together since they bought a house together in Florida? Until the money runs out. Junior and Gargoyle. How long will I'll just put to stay. How long will they stay together? Okay, that'll be number 10. Thank you, Rhonda. And Rosemary, what is the future of Governor Kemp? Will he stay in office? Future of Governor Brian Kemp? Governor Kemp. Brian Kemp. Okay. Of Governor Brian Kemp, Georgia. All right, so I've got space for one more question. Can sneak in one more. And it's very warm in here. I have to do something with my hair. Okay. Sassafras, will Deb Haaland help improve the reservations, especially with water to their homes? Let's look. Secretary of the Interior, yes. Help improve reservations. Water to homes. All right. So I've got my 12 questions for today. If I missed your question, I do apologize. Yeah, it's really hot in here. Might have to go get a hair tie. Do something. Okay. So do a very loose thing here. It's really very hot. Okay. I didn't expect it to be this warm, but it is. Oh, okay. CNN. Russia's amassing an unprecedented military might along the northern coast. The U.S. and NATO are shoring up, their own forces nearby. Let's see here. While that's loading. This is ridiculous, but well, That's the picture they're showing on CNN. Doesn't look like much, but apparently it is. It's in a region of freshly ice-free due to the climate emergency in a bid to secure its northern coast and open up a key shipping route from Asia to Europe. And the concern about this. Okay, so we're going to start here. We're going to start with around 25 with the... I guess I was in a hurry. I wrote show. I spelled show like they did in the Middle Ages. Shoe. S-H-E-W. I was in a hurry. All right. So Russia's amassing unprecedented military might in the Arctic, testing its newest weapons. Weapons experts have expressed particular concern about one Russian superweapon, the Poseidon 2M39 torpedo. Development of the torpedo is moving fast, with Russian President Vladimir Putin requesting an update on a key stage of the tests in February. Further test plan this year. More. Actually, it doesn't feel scary, but we should look. Russian buildup, so there are some planes up there too. It's an unmanned stealth torpedo powered by a nuclear reactor intended by Russian designers to sneak past coastal defenses on the sea floor. Device is intended to deliver a warhead of multiple megatons, causing radioactive waves that could render the swaths of the target coastline uninhabitable for decades. Okay. All right. Again, I expect nothing better from anything Putin-like. All right, let's start with this super weapon. We're starting with the super weapon. We'll make that 25. And we'll update that in a minute. All right. Chris, Putin is posturing. That's actually the energy I'm getting. The energy I'm getting isn't actually that awful. It's just... I'm trying to look tough. Oh, Book Bewitched. Saying Randy Rainbow has a new video. Everybody loves to hate Ted and Lindsay. It's one of his best. Oh, that's fantastic. We'll have to check that. Well, definitely after this. Well, I'll have to go check that out. Okay. Shuffling here. All right, we're looking at the Poseidon torpedo thing. See, here's the thing. Just in general, of course, they're not thinking of it this way. But if you're going to, it's one thing to name like a planet after one of the old gods. Fair enough. What's insulting about that? What's the problem with that? That's, yeah, okay. Naming a weapon used in the sea to make parts of the sea uninhabitable, radioactive, contaminated, awful, and you call it Poseidon? You name it after the god of the sea. There are these things. It isn't so much that you need to believe in the old gods. It's that they are thought forms, at least, and there's been a lot of energy put toward them over long periods of time, to the point where spiritually they have a little bit of oomph. They become very strong thought forms on the other side, and their spirit, just all that energy amassing together. Your thoughts really do empower what you think about. So, first of all, you're just calling it Poseidon is just like, are you stupid? Oh, that's right. You guys, you have no clue. You have zero spiritual connection going on because you were refusing to have it. But anyway, on a much more practical and important note, the super weapon. I'm going to roll my eyes at this because it's the dumbest thing. We don't need these kinds of weapons against each other. We don't. Clotho, why would they want to destroy the sea life there, since that's one of the major sources of income that if otherwise? Oh, they're talking about they're talking about sending it against a source at the U.S. So Russia's over there. Now, yes, that water circulates. Actually, it's more this way. The stuff from the Fukushima nuclear reactor, all of that came east across the ocean. But it all circulates. Aronson, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well today. Yes, we are reading on a Russian super weapon, super torpedo, nuclear powered, would make coastlines uninhabitable and deliver megaton weapons. I don't know if it blew up when they tested it. It doesn't say that there. Clotho, there's a lot of Russian fishing going on there, I believe. Yeah, Norwegian intelligence is saying, yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, other new weapons too. Oh, you and your big tough weapon. Look at you. Star. All right. This is water. What you put in the water. Missiles. Literally missiles. Torpedo is a type of missile. Trying to get victory. Trying to be the one using this is the missiles, being in control of the missiles, using the missiles for victory. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Come up with a plan to take over the world. I am uncomfortable with this. Is he actually going to use it? Chris, Putin won't like the force of nations that could come at him. I don't think he'll do anything but make a show. It's my guess too, but listen, we're asking. We're asking. So, are you going to use the Poseidon torpedo? You morons. Oh, yeah, because it would be insult to injury. It wouldn't just be the injury that comes from using weapons. It's the insult of all the damage done to the environment as well. That's what would happen, but is this moron really going to use said things? This is not, hang on. Work. Look how many physical objects we have. No, this is sitting on it. We have terror weapon, absolute weapon of crazy, be afraid, lose sleep. No, don't lose sleep. Look, they're gonna make a bunch of them. They're gonna say, look what we have. Look what we have. We have the things. We're stealing money from our people because we're a kleptocracy, and we are run by oligarchs, but now we have big super weapony stupid missiles, water missiles. Ooh, scary. Can you say stockpile? I'm really tempted to quote Red from that 70s show in what I want to call Putin. Yeah. Okay. So but we do need to look at the 36. The military buildup in the Arctic in general. Russia. You absolute moron. Katie, this is all because of Biden threatening him. Actually, it would have taken more time to set all this up. Then again, Biden won the election in November. So, show of force. So is it just... is it just a show of force up in the Arctic? Look how tough we are. Chris, Putin knows he doesn't have much longer, so he hopes. So I hope he doesn't think he should go out with a bang. Debbie, Autumn, could it hit wastewater in Florida? Putin's torpedo hit wastewater. No, it's meant to hit coastlines. Yep, it's meant to hit the coastline. Cities on the coastline. But right now we are looking at the Russia in their infinite stupidity having a military buildup in the Arctic. What are you doing? What you doing, Putin? I swear, it's almost like he's sitting in a chair surrounded by his minions, going, wah, wah. Oh, please sit down. Oh, that's right, you're already sitting. This feels like a bunch of diplomats trying to. We don't need more super weapons. What can we do? Putin trying to set something up so that he can negotiate with the U.S. He looks strong. I don't doubt for a moment that he's compensating for other failings. And he wants to look manly and big and strong and don't mess with me, and also a negotiation tactic. Kind of like North Korea. Hello, Chad. What you doing? It's psychological warfare. It's also trying to organize, make sure that it's readiness. But there are, other countries have good reason to worry when Russia starts amassing their missiles and bombs and stuff. He's going to have a lot less success doing anything like what he's done before. It's like, well, if you were going to do some really dumb stuff, you should have done it while Trump was in office. But now Biden's there, and he's not really going to put up with the same way. Show force. Look at all of our symbols of our symbols of the stupidest parts of manhood that not the noble parts of manhood, not the good parts of manhood, the stupid parts. I'm trying to keep things clean. It's a contest of it's a one-sided contest of yeah. Anyway. Do we need to worry? Other analysts worried because that's their job. There are military people worried because that's their job. Russia's also been hit really hard by the pandemic. I don't know what they're saying about they got they had a vaccine early and they're better than everybody and they've had hardly any deaths or whatever garbage they've been saying. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, actually this is about the pandemic. The pandemic, the oligarchs trying to distract from Navalny stuff. A show of force also helps scare Putin, people who are against Putin within the country. Meanwhile, America, the water sign is over here like, really? Yeah, that's adorable. I'm getting there's worry about the tower, but it's not actually. No. The cards with it here are It's just fear. Basically, Putin is very dangerously, stupidly trolling the world. Sent to us. Someone reported in the chat yesterday, generals checking into the Four Seasons Hotel. Oh, yeah, that's a point. $42.30. And I wasn't in a hurry to read on that, simply because if it was really like, they wouldn't be checking into the Four Seasons. It wouldn't be about room service. It would be about MREs in a bunker. Generals checking into the Four Seasons Hotel. Is that related to this? Are they worried? Well, more than just a general, we need to keep an eye on it or be ready just in case. They don't like it, but it's their job to not like it. I'm serious. That's literally their job, to not like it, to see how they can combat the idea of super missiles or whatever. Are there ways? How do we defeat it? How do we diffuse it? If it is ever used, or how do we stop it? Can we interfere with the computer inside somehow? Can we, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Can we affect the submarines it would have to come from, and blah 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 blah. That's their job. Yeah, trying to close the mouth of the beast. Just close. There's definite stress, but they also know Putin's a bully, and it doesn't feel like. It honestly feels almost like they're more concerned about these weapons existing, or a whole bunch of these weapons existing, and Putin being deposed and being replaced by somebody worse. That's what they're worried. They are really worried about the potential of the unknown. And they're working on how to defeat the missile itself or the delivery system or whatever. And making decisions. And yeah, there's some panic there, but it's not, it's their job to panic. I'm not getting, I'm not getting this thing being used. It's just what I'm getting. J-Lo, generals are not going to give reasons why they're checking into a hotel. My father always checked into a military facility, never a civilian one for investigations. Too easy a target. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. But they're definitely in the Pentagon, in the military, in the government. Yeah, Biden is being briefed on this stuff, and okay. Well, Putin is a blankety blank. So, all right. So let's go on to another foul beast. Let's answer the Gaetz questions. All right, we're at about 47. All right, we're going to start with a very simple. Did Barr hide the Gaetz investigation? Did Barr, Bill Barr, Attorney General Bill Barr, did he hide the Gaetz investigation? I know they're not supposed to talk about ongoing investigations, but oh, again, anyone thinking that they were going to be anything like actually following the rules, you're adorable. Gaetz didn't want to be seen with him. Didn't want to. Barr had no interest in protecting Gaetz. Disgusted by him, but definitely willing to open an investigation. He did know that the damage it would do the Republican Party, but there's some serious personal disgust there for what Gaetz did. But did he purposefully go out of his way to make sure this investigation remained hidden? Well, it's the Biden administration. Trump the bully. This is Bill Barr. Whatever Bill Barr has seen, whatever he knows, he absolutely, what I'm getting is he absolutely believes Gaetz is guilty. Right there. That heartbreak, legal swords through the heart, legal swords in the back, illusion, delusion. I don't know if it's entertainment only. What do I know? Grooming, coercion, paying for, contributing to. This is Bill Barr is convinced. Discussed from such a principled individual. Wow. Yes, hard to believe. But look, I despise Barr with a passion, but I'm getting that this kind of thing was not his deal. This was not his jam. Barr's pretty low. That I can say that's the sense I get. Let me ask about that. Barr. Tied up in this or disgusted by this? Because the energy I'm feeling is not neutral. This feels like that Barr's like, get him out of here. Let's get him out of Congress. Let's get him out before he damages the party. He damages. He's going to destroy the party. This stuff will destroy the party if it comes out. We have to get him out of here. But of course, Gaetz faces no consequences, and he isn't going to be, they could say, you're being investigated, and he's not going to be like, okay, I quit. Oh, step down. Okay. For the good of the party. Oh, please. This is Matt Gaetz. This is Haz-Matt Gaetz we're talking about. Ian, Gaetz thought that Trump would have beaten Biden 100%. So we all know what. If Barr does not want to be in the same room as you. Okay, Ian, some of the I'm having trouble reading your comment, but I think I get the gist of it. No, this is not I don't give the benefit of the doubt to any of these people, considering what they did to children at the border. But it feels like disgust. And that Gaetz wanted him out. He's going to ruin the party. All right, so $50 to $30. What are Trump's thoughts on Haz-Matt Gaetz? Oh, Trump still swanning around Mar-a-Lago, I see. Isn't he? I'm not saying he's literally there. I'm just saying he has been arrested. Still hasn't been arrested. Anyway, so Trump, what do you think of Gaetz? Narcissist. He doesn't think of Gaetz. He doesn't think about Gaetz in the sense, other than the sense of what can Gaetz do for him. If anything, it's a narcissist view. I don't mean to sound frustrated. I'm not frustrated at the question or at you or at the reading. I'm frustrated at Trump. The narcissistic point of view is people are not separate. And it's so hard to wrap our heads around that viewpoint. It's what can they do for me? Because according to Trump, I am this Trump. I am the center. I am the center of everything. Is it good for me? Does it feel good to me? Am I getting what I want? Can I push the right buttons here to get this person to do what I want? Because me, it's all about me. So what does he think about Gaetz? It's not what does he think about Gaetz? It's instantly, what has Gaetz done for me? Oh, Gaetz has been sucking up to me forever. He's been one of my biggest supporters in Congress. And he's being accused of misconduct. This is my eyes rolling so much, I'm about to roll right off this chair. Misconduct against women, which is something I am accused of, which of course is garbage because I am perfect and this is about my needs and it's about me. So whatever I do is right. So what has Gaetz done for Trump lately is some of what it comes down to. Plus, what does Trump think of Gaetz? He thinks Gaetz is toast. He thinks Gaetz is toast in the sense of Gaetz is not going to be able to help do what I want him to. Get me these donors. Get me this support in Congress. Get me. He's a pawn who's about to be off the board. That's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Trump does not have illusions about the future of Matt Gaetz. Oh, Trump, quit grossing up my cards. It's a witch hunt. This is exactly what you think it is. The ace of wands in the middle. We'll just leave it at that. But Gaetz is toast. I've got a tower card. I've got a death card. Right next to, if you look at the center card, which is the most powerful, the one right before it is basically, oh, what are all of these symbols, anatomy symbols flying through the air? Many, many, many. Ace of wands in the middle. Happy family, 2 kids here, and aggressive law enforcement. Wow. Okay. Gross. There's more. Oh, there was. I've got one. Well, I've got several Gaetz Epstein related questions here, so let's just zip through them. 5730. Okay. Thank you for being here. Will investigators find pictures in Gaetz's possession? Pictures of, keeping it clean on this channel, sleepovers. Pictures of sleepovers. Both sleepovers he had and other people's sleepovers. I don't tower card, look at that. You know I'm very anti-violence. But this kind of stuff, if something could basically there's one thing that can bring me to violence very quickly, and there's one thing that could maybe, well, definitely, it actually make me want to. And the thing that will bring me to violence is if you break into my house, you don't want to break into my house. I take my self-defense very seriously. I like people. I really like people. But I know there are monsters out there. Yeah. You push your way into my house, you break into my house. Yeah. Oh, a woman, she's so delicate, she'll hesitate. No, I won't. Anyway. But things like potentially what we're talking about here with Gaetz, and the possibility of this even being bigger, and involving people of shorter and shorter stature. Yeah, I start thinking violent thoughts about Gaetz. or about anybody who would do something like that. Yeah. Not saying I'd go through with it. There should be justice. But if there's something that can make me angry. Anyway. William could get him to Sodom. Catherine, I don't think it was possible for anything to be as smarmy as Epstein, but Gaetz has managed. Blah. Yep. Al is saying supposedly he showed pictures in Congress like a sick frat boy. Where was it? Oh, okay. So will investigators find pictures of sleepovers in Gaetz' possession? That does not Trump. That's not Trump. That is this king of the anatomy symbols. First card. Oh, look. Children. Oh, on the defensive. Why would you be on the defensive, Matt? Okay. For the reading, I've got a King of Wands. Then I have a Six of Cups. Yes, I thought so. Six of Cups. And then a Seven of Wands. I have a Two of Pentacles in the center. I've got a Four of Cups. Five of Cups, sorry. Here, and I've got the Hierophant at the end. This is the King of the anatomy symbols. This is a card of children. Also garden centers, but we're not really talking about gardening. On the defensive, the king having his wand and being on the defensive because of the wands. In the center, we have money and physical stature, status, place in society, about to toppling, basically. Here we have disappointment. Because if such things are found, then it is so sad, and it is heartbreaking and infuriating, and there don't need to be a lot. Just need to be, that's an institution. I wonder what's going on in his chart, because I think one way or the other, he's got institutions in his future. Oh, boy. Anything else? Again, I'm getting... This fell out. Ace of Wands. Heartache. Legal heartache or illegal actions that cause heartache. Like knife through the heart heartache. Because he thinks he can do whatever he wants. Anyway. Oh, I saw... Yeah, it was last night on the wonderful... the Sunday night Talented Trio, the Sunday Night Reads with Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice, Becca from House of Lenormand, and Jen Lin from Jen Lin Tarot. They were amazing last night. I was listening in, and there was something about, what were they talking about? It's escaped me now. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Anyway. There's another thing here. All right. All right. At 1:06. Is there a connection between the Florida GOP luminaries and the Epstein cabal? Hang on. Oh, that was it. It was the comment from Chris. Gaetz could be at risk to take his own life. I get, like most bullies and most entitled people, when he's finally, entertainment only, allegedly, the things he's being accused of, if found guilty, if they are like, evidence, you're toast, he's going to have a total meltdown. And this idea of him even taking his own life, it feels like histrionics. It's like a very young child who is really upset about something. They expect their parents to fix whatever this thing is. And when the parents aren't fixing it because they're not able to, or because they're just not going to, or whatever, for whatever reason, the kid just gets more and more hysterical and crying and sobbing, and it's the end of the world, and that's the energy. It would only be, I mean, if he succeeded, it would only be an accident, I think. Because I really think it would be more the more hysterical I get, the more upset I am, the more I am, my own health is threatened, the more all of this, my parents will relent and fix this. That's what I get very clearly. And Daddy can't fix this, but that's what I'm getting. It's what he's always done. I don't care that he's 38. It's irrelevant. But 108.30. Okay. Connection between the Florida GOP and the Epstein cabal. The Florida GOP luminaries, the politicians, basically. The big names. Well, whatever's there is going to come out in the wash. It's been swept under the rug. Wasn't it in Florida where Epstein was allowed to go to work every day and then just check himself back into jail at night, and then the next day just get up and go back to work, and he had girls coming to see him at work. So basically he had to sleep in an uncomfortable bed. That's it. That's all that changed in his life. Wasn't that in Florida? Actually, it's not as rampant as you might think among the, okay. Thank heavens. The bar is so low. Marcella, Maddie's reaction will be infantile. I believe the descriptor you're seeking. Yeah. But if actually, I'm. This is the Republican Knights moving forward. Justice, thief card, magicians in the middle, ace of pentacles, two of swords. I'm getting a feel. Oh, let's just say the Florida politicians think paying for companionship, not necessarily paying for or even wanting a sleepover. Does that make sense? I don't want to be more specific than that. Catherine, the AG of Florida, Acosta. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. Yeah. Paying for companionship is actually more what's going on. There's a lot of that, it feels like. But okay, lovely. Can we please get some new people in office? Okay, thanks. Okay. Let's change the subject here because I need to get out of this energy for a minute. 11:45. I'm sure I am mispronouncing this woman's name, but Deb Haaland. Will she help improve reservations, especially getting water to homes? Oh, so nice. And she's so much nicer. Oh. Oh, thank you for being here, Holly. So, Deb Haaland, help improve reservations. Aronson, her last name is pronounced like the country Holland. Oh, Holland. Okay, thank you. And actually, just so you know, because a lot of people don't, Holland isn't actually the country. It's like the county. It's like the province area, what we'd think of as a county. It's actually the Netherlands. Nederland is actually the country. Holland is just the county kind of thing. Anyway. Deb Haaland, are you going to improve reservations, especially getting water to homes? Strength. This is nice. Oh, it feels like the chaos just settled. Oh. All right, Queen of Pentacles, Sun card, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Yeah. Of course, nothing good happened under the Trump administration, but these actually feel, this doesn't, I want to say that these pentacles, I think are the, they're not Republicans, they're the native population. Our American first people. Oh, I live in North Holland in the Netherlands, best Amsterdam. Cool. Near Amsterdam. Well, it's 5 hours ahead, 6 hours ahead. Goedemiddag. It's not late enough to be goedenacht. Okay, anyway. Yeah, using the power of her office. Matri, hi all. Deb was my congresswoman. She's absolutely amazing. Did many phone town halls with her. Yeah, out fighting for the... This energy's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it was 8 p.m. Well, do you have separate terms for good evening and good night? Or is it just like after dinner time, it's goedenacht? And in English, good night has an undertone of goodbye, but I'm not sure about the nuances. Anyway, can we just stay in this energy? I'm 7 hours ahead. Thank you. This is lovely. I want to stay here with the sane, nice lady. The same nice lady who has who would do absolutely would not hurt a fly. I want to stay here. Okay, everybody, we're done for today. I mean, I've got a couple of more questions, but I'm just, part of me is just like, goedenavond. Ah, goedenavond. Is that it? Thank you. Goedenavond. E-D-E. Avond. Thank you. She's lovely, and the cards underneath just get nicer and nicer and nicer. Just yeah, goedenacht. Look at that. Aronson, yep, you want to stay here, Autumn? We'll stay here. Oh man. Cat Shepherd, I like the German Guten Abend. Guten Abend? My German accent is awful. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to read out a couple more questions, but I've got to turn this light off because I've got to open this window. It is hot in here. Al, Holland is wonderful, has set a task force to look into missing and murdered Indigenous people. Love that. I love that. All right. Sorry about this. It is so hot in here. Oh, it's not quite time to turn on the AC, but it's close. Oh, that's right. This window is very hard to open. Okay, I can't actually get it open higher than that. Okay. Open this. Whew. Okay. You know what? I'm so sorry. Give me just a second. I'm actually going to go get some ice. And my lamp's going to fall over. I will be right back. I really need some ice. I'm sweating. It's really, really hot in here. So sorry. I'll be right back. And you can always use timestamps if you're watching this on replay. And if you're here for the live chat, thank you so much for your patience with me. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Sorry. Here I am. Okay. Oh, this will be much nicer. Oh, good. You can hear the you can hear the birds. Good. All right. So let me get back to some reading on some of these awful human beings. Oh, Johnny's here from Tarot Apprentice. Hello. Oh, I feel I'm serious. I feel instantly refreshed now. Okay. Got more questions, and now I'm Okay, so at 120, 121. 21:30. Has Hope Hicks given testimony to any grand juries? Well, she feels like an ornament. Seriously. Oh, and I don't know. No, I don't want to know that. Go away. I don't want to know that. There's just not a lot there. Oh, is Sheila here? Hang on. Yeah, Hope Hicks. Yeah, the star. Thank you for being here, Martin. On the defensive for things that happened under Trump. Has she talked to any grand has Hope Hicks given testimony to any grand juries? I would say yes, actually, or she will, or she's going to get caught up. This is a big push forward. She had a prestigious job where she was, but that's kind of it. See, I don't like saying negative. You know, women have a hard enough time being taken seriously and whatnot. Back in the day, there was an argument, a really infuriating argument, that there wasn't any point in allowing women into college because they, instead of wanting a BA or an MBA or whatever, eventually they all they wanted was an MRS. Basically, they were just looking for a man. They were looking for a husband. And so women were really dismissed. So I hate saying things like that about any women, anyone, actually, male or female, or gender rebels. But prestigious job, but not hugely, didn't really pay. Lover's card. On the defensive for Trump policies, but here's a big old chariot moving forward, change, barreling through. It feels like trampling through. And us finally having some celebration. So if she, prestigious job that didn't pay well, if she talked to grand juries, it's very possible. But I imagine that even the more important thing is, will she get caught up in all of this? Will she be a prime witness to criminality? Will she be more than an ornament? Jay Lester, a pretty woman can be dismissed as nothing more. And that's why I am loath to say things like this, because, I am a woman of a certain age. I'm not 20. 20 was, 29 years ago, literally. I know what it was like. It's a partnership. It's a love match. It's a, and it's not a love match with Trump. I honestly, I don't get that kind of energy between them. But legally, horrible Trump policies, theft. What was the plan? What was going on? Here's a justice card. Here's communication showing what happened, showing intent, showing she's caught up in this. So I don't know about a grand jury here or there, probably, but she's so going to get swept up. Irma, we look good for our age. Well, I feel very blessed. Oh, thank you, Terry. The only benefits I have are genetics, of which I have no control. I don't know. It might make a difference. I've been vegan since like 2004. I don't know if that makes a difference, but thank you. Thank you. Also, please do not forget, when it comes to what I look like, low bandwidth covers for a multitude of sins. There are fine lines. There are not so fine. There are bigger lines. They're hard to see. If you saw me in person, you'd be like, oh, you look older in person. Yeah, I do. Anyway. 128. See, this is what happens when I get all refreshed. I just start talking. 128.15. All right, I hope so. This is, because I've wondered about this too. Will all of this COVID vaccine research lead to a cure for the common cold? All right, so as I'm sitting here shuffling, just 3 people just left. I understand. 120, actually 129. Will the COVID vaccine research lead to a cure for the common cold? Gosh, I hope so. Happy families, good health care. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And people die from colds. I mean, it happens. It's usually people who have underlying conditions and stuff, but still, the amount of grief and pain that could be saved, burden, damage done, it weakens people, but things will change. It's not this particular research, but there's research coming. We are going to have a cure. It feels like it's not quite, this definitely moves things forward, but this is just incomplete. There's just a little bit more. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? cure for the common cold. Oh, look at that world card. That's good. It would be a game changer. Oh, Al, I agree. Best protection from colds is to wash your hands and wear a mask. Totally. I've visited my middle sister's family yesterday. Wore my mask the whole time. Gloves, mask. Came home. And I always change clothes when I get home, so that wasn't anything unusual, but good. This feels like fighting amongst the big pharma companies. Who can get it to market? Who's going to make money from it? You stole my research. No, I didn't. I did. Blah 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 blah. This is what matters. We are closer. Aronson, I do think research into COVID has helped the research into combating the flu. A permanent vaccine for the flu may be on the horizon too. Wouldn't that be great? Let's get with the flu. 132. 15. Okay. Will all of this COVID research lead to a cure for the flu? Vaccine, anything that's going to make it stop. However, you know, I don't care if it's pixie dust and fairies flying through the air. I don't care. Just make it go away. Will all of this COVID research lead to a cure for the flu? Oh, that's some celebrating. That's some celebrating in healthcare. I like it. Oh, yes. Merchant, healthcare, everything lined up. Here, come get it. Star. Sun. Guys. This could work. This could work. How great would it be that you were alive when they came up with a way to stop the flu? How cool would that be? How cool would that be? I like it. Okay. All right. Now we go into some icky energy. We're going into the icky energy. 134.30. The shootings. Good. Shootings. These people. I don't read on shooters. I so despise them, and they don't deserve the energy or the attention but in general, are shootings that have been happening, not all, but are at least some of them a result of conspiracy theorists realizing they've been lied to. We're talking just a bag full of crazy. Then the main cause of this is untreated mental health problems, lack of education, lack of emotional intelligence, lack of desperation. Is the desperation they realize they've been lied to? I doubt it. But what do these cards say here? King of Wands. Well, there's Trump, conspiracist in chief. He's out in the cold, and they're looking for an answer, a way to explain or change, or oh no, they're still believing that things, he's coming back. Oh, don't forget, he's coming back in August, not June, not July, not September, August. It's because of these morons that I worry about April 20th. All of these morons. Every year, I don't know that I make any major changes in my life, but every April 20th, I just become aware, just see what's going on. Because of those of you who don't know, actually, I wonder, do I have this correct? I mean, have I been like focused on the wrong date all this time? Yep, I'm correct. Anybody know what I'm about to say? Hitler's birthday. Yes, Kashmir, exactly. April 20th is Hitler's birthday. There's why is August so important? I don't know. That's who was it that said he's coming back in August? I can't remember. Was it Giuliani? I can't remember. Asinto, I don't understand the question. They're not shooting the conspiracy theorists. Oh no, the question was, are the shooters conspiracy theorists who are angry and disillusioned because they realize they've been lied to? And the answer I'm getting is no, they're still falling for it. Oh, it was Lindell, the my idiot guy. Okay, pillow dude. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, 138. 30. Junior and Gargoyle. A match made in pathetic nirvana. Terry, there are some YouTube psychics that say August. I know that Lori and Linda G had a live stream, and that's the first question they read on. And they were both saying, yeah, he's coming back in August. Yeah, they're both saying, yeah. It was April 1st. It was April Fool's. And then they started laughing. And I was listening to it, and I literally stopped what I was doing, and I was like, what? And I literally started heading for my cards. It was like, what? No. And then they're like, ha, 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 April Fools. I hate April Fools. I hate it. Oh, so I don't think he's coming back in August. I've not gotten anything like that. But Sniffy Jr. and Gargoyle is the best yet to come in their relationship. Secrets. At first I was like, oh, Hierophant, marriage, institution. No. Oh, nay. High Priestess. Secrets. Oh, the Hierophant's there, but it's over here, and it's on the other side of the Hermit. Okay, basically what I'm getting is the High Priestess. Secrets. It can also be, there are allegations only, that Sniffy Jr. and Gargoyle are sniffy buddies. Sniffy friends. You've heard of friends with benefits? Friends with sniffles. Sniffy. That's what that feels like. Oh yeah, happy family. We're a couple, but insult to injury. Their fights are knock down, drag out, tumultuous. In the center, let's just say it feels kind of like a buffet. Buffet of. There's a buffet at the party, but somebody ends up extremely isolated in relation to an institution, like maybe isolated inside an institution. There's 142, 45 is Sniffy Jr. Entertainment only. Is Sniffy Jr. going to prison? Dawn, because the Sniffy twins have lived with no boundaries or consequences. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Addicts that play together stay together. So, Junior, your father was in the White House. Are you going to be in the big house? Oh, massive headache just hitting right there. Oh, that's a sort of law enforcement. I mean, it's a sword of truth. That feels very much like sword of law enforcement. Disappointment. Oh, you were up high. You will go down. Communicating about the parties. This is also the merchant. So it's kind of two topics in one card. It's the merchant, the family business, and it's also the buffet at the party. Communication showing intent. Boy, it stinks. It stinks going through withdrawal. Cold turkey. And somebody is, a woman is in a position where she doesn't have, well, she certainly doesn't have the same kind of liabilities that the Trump family have with the investigations into their business and possible malfeasance and so you have been high up, you will go far down. Yeah. Very strong sword of law enforcement. And underneath it, for what it's worth, I've got Chad. Chad and the Queen of Pentacles. This is the investigator. This is suspension. being suspended, having your life turned upside down. Yeah, okay. All right, I do have one more question here. Covered lots today. Al, that's a really nasty withdrawal. I imagine it is, yeah. Okay. And future of Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, 146. 30. I remember when I started going for a full hour when I started doing this every day. And so I got so many comments, people saying it's too long, it's too much, and you're not going to have enough to read on to go for an hour a day. I've been on for nearly 2 hours. I mean, I did go get some ice and I did open the window, but other than that, I've basically been on for about 2 hours. And I could just sit here and you probably still have more questions. But let's read on the future of Brian Kemp, governor of Georgia. Governor Brian Kemp. We're here with the energy of Brian Kemp. Governor Kemp, could you please tell our viewers, me and Boo Boo's and Kitty, could you please tell our viewers what is in your future, what you have planned, how you'll be leaving office? Will that be soon? Are you aware that you are despised for racist legislation? And how would you respond to that? God bless you, Stacey Abrams. Bless you, all of those people out there organizing. Trying every dirty trick in the book to try to. This is boom, Democrats in having power in Georgia. This is Biden. This is the Senate seats. This is, we have to do anything to stop this. Strength. Come up with a plan. They're fighting us. We come up with a plan. There are holes in the plan. Doesn't matter. Come up with a new plan. Oh. It feels like the current in the energy is not going their way. This is a plan. This doesn't feel like, yes, the plan, the great plan goes forward. This feels like it come up with something, do something, the power of this, these feel connected. The King of Cups, which is Biden, the Strength card in the center, and the Chariot at the end. They're flailing. Sorry, here the plan and what they've been doing to try to retain power. They're flailing. This cannot stand up to the energy of this momentum. All right, but what happens to you, Kemp? He forever branded with the Trump-like garbage he did. Fight things in the courts. Try to get Trump's base, use Trump tactics, but it's a burden. I'm just getting short-term stuff. I'm not getting anything long-term. I'm just getting this particular fight. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on him particular. I think the important thing is this the voter suppression legislation and other legislation they're looking into, that it's just, they're scrambling, they're fighting, they can't stand up to the power, the current of history. Poisoning, he's trying to poison the well, but it's missing. Sleight of hand to poison the well. See, I'm protecting voter rights. No, you're not. You're trying to poison the well. But oops, you didn't quite. All right. He's got, this is him. This is a Republican, but there can also be some corruption there. But here's legal defeat, and I'm getting the word defeat. And here's the beginning of Democratic power. Is it possible he's going to lose to a Democrat? We will have to revisit this. We will have to revisit this. All right. Well, it's 2:00. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for being here. This has been a lot of fun and really interesting. So thank you so much. All right. I will be back tomorrow. And don't forget, actually, I can pull this back up. As I'm saying goodbye here, I can pull this back up and show you, for anybody who missed it. This is this week. Today, of course, is Monday. And we have regular tarot live stream every day this week, but also there are a couple of extra things. And tomorrow we have a special guest. I'm very excited. Andre from Astrology Alert is going to be here during the regular live stream here. So I'm very excited. And then also at 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, I'm going to be on Tarot's Apprentice channel with Johnny. It's his channel, Tarot's Apprentice, and Adrian from Red Lentil Healing. Oh, thank you, Thelma. Thank you. All right. So that is coming. It's a big day tomorrow. And then regular live streams. And then on Friday, regular live stream. And then 2:00 my time, I will be over on Celtic Tarot Sheila, filling in for Dr. Whimsy as her co-host on the remote view. So anyway, that is this week's schedule. Thank you so much for everything. All right. And I will see you later. Very excited about tomorrow. We're not going to be taking, well, I don't think we're going to end up taking political questions tomorrow. I know that he's coming on and we were going to talk about political astrology, astropolitical stuff. So don't know about questions tomorrow, but we'll see. All right. Hang in there. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all. Thank you. Hang in there. There are good days ahead. All right. See you tomorrow.